Okay, some gameplay. We have a great sword. Forrester sword. And let's just keep on walking. Oh, I can walk quickly. Oh wait, bloodstains. What's there? Why would there be bloodstains here?
Blood. Fresh.
Well, we do have a great sword. I'm not sure how well this guy will wield it. But oh, it's a dead pig. Raiders, opportunities. As the Great War continues, people will get more desperate. What's this? Is a cart. Okay, let's move on. Another cart. Probably some kind of bandit ambush, maybe?
That's Father's car.
Wait. Oh, a pig farmer. Okay. I see how it is.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Bolton.
Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon.
So these... Yeah. You can see the flayed man.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs. I recognize you. You're a Forrester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
We'll dignify this guy with an answer.
You didn't just find it, which means you must have stolen it. That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
How about no? 3 against 1, that's not fair.
No.
I'll have that sword, boy.
Yeah, in your gut. Ah, you'll have it.
You'll have it.
Damn, that was not as epic as I thought it would be.
Fucking pig farmer.
Hey, that's my sword. Oh no, that's a nice weapon of choice.
They are a pig farmer, aren't
Bam! Some reach. Oh. Oh, how did I... Oh, ow, that's gonna hurt. Okay, dash for the sword. Dash for the sword. Oh, I'm liking this. Whoa, really? Okay, let's draw some blood with this Forrester sword. Come on. Oh, fudge me. Ah. Whoa. Oh, how do you like that?
Mercy, please. I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. No, please.
No mercy.
Lord White,
You tried to kill me?
hang for this. That much I promise.
Kill my father? There's no way I'm gonna give him mercy. Well, he's not dead yet.
Father?
Garrett, you survived. Your sister. Oh, she hid.
Oh, no.
I tried to stop them.
Well, I guess he's only got the forces now.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Justice. Okay, Ironrath, stronghold of House Forrester. That's beautiful. Look at that.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Duncan, I have a sword for you.
Garrett!
I was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester! Meet us in the Great Hall! Quickly!
Well, this is cheerful.
2 Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what? My sister, she was only 8 years old.
That's rough.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Obi-Wan Kenobi is my Meister. I'm liking this guy.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Oh, thank you.
Your justice was swift. Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us.
Nope. White holes.
These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
White holes
Hold the wound
are
open
our
for me, would
rivals
you?
then. Oh, this is gonna... Oh, man. Oh, right. Let's do this. Loving this. Maggots, please. Nom 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 nom. On all the infection, please.
These are
That's
dark
disgusting.
days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Well, what do we do now?
The future of this house is in Lord Ethan's hands now. Although he is young, and altogether unprepared to lead.
I was supposed to be a knight.
Right. This might hurt a bit.
Yeah, come on, give it. Come
Hold
on.
this for me, will you? I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
He's a good man.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick.
Well, he was already dead.
Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of warcraft.
That's not how it happened. Roderick had already fallen.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Oh, Lady Forrester, she's not gonna be happy. Oh, wow. Sweet. Look at that.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
I got maggots in my leg. What does that make me? A cyborg? Maggot Lord? I don't know. And... ooh. Lord's chair. Ah, he got a little bit of a limp. Got limps, I hope. I'm just a squire.
The Ironwood Grove.
Yeah. I'm guessing this game is going to be about the White Halls, if that was their names, versus the Foresters, and how we need to protect this mysterious grove of ironwood. I like the premise. I want to go. Tapestry. It's a very nice painting. Okay, left to right.
Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately.
Do not know where Essos is. Talia and Ethan.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Aw. Cute girl. Mira.
Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
In a body bag, maybe. You do not want to be a Stark loyalist in King's Landing at this very moment, that's for sure. Lady Forrester.
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Nice and regal. Ryan.
Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son.
Look at that guy. I just love older men with beards in heavy armor and like this cloth over. Man, shame he had to die.
Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good.
I'm hoping we get to play some cool older guy.
Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
Learn more about the Foresters on the menu Codex
You
page.
seem to be favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tingrin. Look, I'll show you.
I don't want to lose a leg. Codex, bam! Okay, it's Codex time. Gregor Forrester, Lord of Ironrath. Lord Forrester is Lord of a strong northern house and a bannerman of House Stark. As a youth, he famously arm-wrestled Galbart Glover for the privilege of becoming the man's squire. Glover later joked that he'd gladly lose the match all over again. Gregor married Elissa Branfield, a daughter of southern Targaryen loyalists, before Robert Baratheon seized the Iron Throne. Gregor ascended to the lordship after his father died at the Trident, and has led House Forrester during his 16 years since. Okay, so I'm guessing... Was this guy a loyalist? I mean, if he was fighting for Targaryen, he must have been pardoned after the war. Let's see. Lady Elissa Forrester, Lord Forrester's wife. Elissa Forrester was born to House Branfield, a minor southern house that was destroyed when the Targaryen dynasty fell. She had been married to Gregor for many years when Lord Robert's rebellion signaled her family's demise. Yet she nonetheless felt conflicted between her father's loyalties and her husband's. Okay, yeah, so she was from a Targaryen loyalist house. In time, Elissa came to feel that Ironrath was her true home, and she embraced her role as the Forrester matriarch. She has silently sworn that she'll never see her family destroyed again. Huh. Roderick Forrester, firstborn son. Lord Forrester's eldest son, Roderick, was trained from an early age to shoulder the burdens of leadership. In truth, he was built for the role, strong, charismatic, and formidable on the battlefield. When Robb Stark called his banners to war, Lord Forrester asked Roderick to stay behind and protect Ironrath, but Roderick would have none of it. Which is a shame, because you would be alive now. Always listen to your elders. Instead, he rode off at his father's side and led the Forrester cavalry with such valor that his name came to be feared among the ranks of Lannister soldiers. Ashen Forrester, exiled second son. Asher had always been a rebellious youth, brawling in taverns, sleeping with whores, and finding ways to raise his father's ire. But his life took a dark turn when, at age 17, he fell in love with Gwyn Whitehill, the eldest daughter of his father's bitter rival. Bloodshed ensued, and Lord Forrester faced a grim choice: go to war or exile Asher across the narrow sea. He chose the latter. Asher remains in Essos to this day, living as a sellsword, trying not to think about the life he left behind. Love makes you stupid. Mira Forrester, eldest daughter. Mira had always been fond of Ironrath, but Lady Forrester, wanting her eldest daughter to learn the ways of a southern court, arranged for Mira to serve as a handmaiden to Marjorie Tyrell. To Mira's great surprise, she enjoyed attending on Marjorie at Highgarden, and followed her to King's Landing with enthusiasm. Life in the capital has not been easy for Mira, as her straightforward northern ways are often at odds with the subtleties of a court life. But she also has more guile than she realizes. Well, if I'm gonna play this girl, I probably have no guile and just honor, and I'm gonna die in like 5 seconds. Ethan Forrester, third-born son. Whereas his elder brothers were natural warriors, Ethan found himself drawn to pursuits of the mind, particularly music and books. He also bore a great love for the towering trees of Ironrath, a love he still shares with his twin sister, Talia. Ethan was just a boy when House Forrester joined the War of the Five Kings, but by war's end he had been thrust into a role he was unprepared for. On cool autumn evenings, Ethan can still be heard playing his lute in the Ironwood Grove. Talia Forrester, second-born daughter. During her fourth pregnancy, Lady Forrester dreamed she would birth a daughter with a voice like summer rain. But as fate would have it, she gave birth to a boy. The infant, Ethan, wailed for hours, until Lady Forrester entered a second labor, this time birthing a girl. She named the girl Talia, after her own mother, and from then on, Ethan hardly ever cried. Oh. She named her Talia after her own mother. Okay. Her dream came true, for there's no sound at Ironrath more lovely than that of Talia singing as her brother plays the lute. I hope we get to hear that. Ryan Forrester, fourth-born son. The last of the Forrester children, Ryan grew up idolizing his elder siblings and spent many an hour chasing Ethan and Talia through the grove. His youth has been pleasant and shielded from responsibility, but recent Ryan's innocence has begun to fade. When the war began, Ryan was too young to understand why Roderick and his father were leaving home. But the grim realities of a house at war has been impossible to avoid, and Ryan now asks questions for which his siblings have no easy answer. Man, they have very many children. These guys have been busy. Then again, you have to be, if you want to be a powerful house, you have to have daughters to marry away and sons to take up your sword. Garrett Tuttle, squire to Lord Forrester. Garrett was raised on stories of heroism around the likes of Arthur Dane and Saemon Stareyes. Arthur Dane was one of my favorite characters. He's only mentioned in the books. But he was a great Kingsguard. I think he even was the commander of the Kingsguard back when Robert had his rebellion against the Targaryen regime. A very honorable man. Though the son of a pig farmer, he has always aspired to one day become a warrior himself. With the help of his Uncle Duncan, I still can't say that with a straight face, Uncle Duncan, who had risen from low-born origins to become Castellan of Ironrath. Okay, wait, I got the tone of this sentence all wrong. With the help of his uncle Duncan, who had risen from low-born origins to become Castellan of Ironrath, Garrett found work in Lord Forrester's stables, rising through the ranks to eventually be named his squire. Garrett has served Lord Forrester throughout the long months in King Rob's army, and is ready to be a warrior in his own rights. So many people! Dunkle Tuttle. Sorry. As a boy, Duncan showed talent for managing his family's farm that everyone assumed he'd one day take over. But Duncan was fated to run more than fields and a pig pen. In time, he struck up an unlikely friendship with Gregor Forrester, the heir to House Forrester. The two grew close, and when Gregor became lord, he named Duncan his castellan. Many eyebrows were raised, but Duncan proved himself worthy and has served the house well in the long years since. Sir Royland de Gore. Royland de Gore joined Lord Forrester's army after his family was wiped out by the Ironborn during Balon Greyjoy's rebellion. Yeah, I could tell you all about that, but if it comes up, I'll do that. De Gore had a natural grasp of military tactics and strategy, and came to play a crucial role in the Siege of Pike that ended the war. In the months that followed, King Robert awarded Royland a knighthood, and Lord Forrester asked him to serve as Ironrath's master at arms. Oh, that's nice. Sir Royland still holds the position and is known for his military expertise as well as his legendary temper. Okay. Yeah, so the Greyjoys, after Robert Baratheon took over the throne from the Targaryens, you know, the Greyjoys, they were like, you know what? We can be our own kingdom now when we have a shift in power. So they started a rebellion, and with a combined force of Starks and Baratheons, they were put down quickly and violently. And Theon Greyjoy was given to the House of Stark, Eddard Stark, as a prisoner, so that the Ironborn would not rise again against the true king. So there you have it. Meister Ortengrin, Meister to Ironrath. Originating from a minor house in the Vale, Meister Ortengrin studied at the Citadel in the hope of being assigned to the Eyrie. But by the time he'd earned enough links on his chain to graduate from Acolyte, Jon Arryn had been murdered and the South was in turmoil. Yeah, we all know this if you follow the series or the book. The Citadel ultimately assigned Meister Ortengrin to Ironrath, where he soon came to respect the Forrester family's honor and integrity. He now serves the Forresters with pride and has become a trusted advisor to the Lord. Malcolm Branfield, Lady Forrester's brother. As a young man, Malcolm was the black sheep of the Branfield family. He liked to roam the countryside in the style of a hedge knight, refusing his father's offers of marriage and lands. Malcolm fought bravely alongside his brothers when House Branfield fell. Yet, he and his sister were the only two survivors. Malcolm now lives with Lady Elisa's new family at Ironrath, though he still tends to disappear for weeks at a stretch. Malcolm has fathered no children, thus he is the last of the Branfield line. And the last entry, Ironrath, ancient seat of House Forrester. An imposing stronghold surrounded by towering ironwood trees, Ironrath marks the ancestral home of House Forrester. Built over 1500 years ago by Cedric Forrester and his triplet sons, Ironrath is a testament to the strength and endurance of Ironwood itself. More than one visitor has called Ironrath the most striking keep in the north. Even Ned Stark was said to be envious. Ironrath sits on the edge of the largest ironwood forest in Westeros, which has proven to be a strategic advantage for the house. Okay. Back to the game. Okay, Obi-Wan, let me check out the bucket. Maggots! Yoo-hoo!
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Healing herbs.
This might help.
And I took it. You okay with me just grabbing your stuff here? Okay, right, alright. Yoink. And it's mine.